We're staying in our GF 1031 Southeast Madison drawing, and we're going to take a look now at how we set up a page setup to communicate our design intent with our simple title block that we've already created. Now, the first thing we need to do is get the title block into the Layout tab. This is very quick and easy to do. Get your crosshair about there, left click and release the mouse button, drag your Windows selection over all of the title block and click again. Everything will be selected. Right click and on the shortcut menu, go to clipboard and you want to copy with base point. The base point will be this blue grip in the lower left corner, like that. Ignore the stretch vertex, add vertex, etc. Just left click once and you'll see that it specifies base point 9 found on the command line there. Hit escape a couple of times just to deselect that. We're now going to go over to the ISO A1 Landscape Layout tab. Zoom out a little so that you can see all of the sheet there, and right click again and go to clipboard and you want to paste it. So there's paste, click on paste and there it is there like so. Now the insertion point you want to use is 0, 0, the lower left corner of that sheet. Press enter to confirm and you'll see it does something a little bit strange. Don't worry about it. We'll sort that out with the page setup. Now, we need to set up a very simple PDF page setup, as if we were going to plot the drawing to PDF. So we're going to set up all of our settings ready to send this drawing out to a PDF if we need to. So you can do this in two ways. You can right click here on the Layout tab and Page Setup Manager is there, or you can click on this new menu here and you'll notice Page Setup Manager is there, or there's a third way as well. Output and Page Setup Manager is there as well. So Output tab on the ribbon gets you to Page Setup Manager too. I'm going to right click on the ISO A1 Landscape Layout tab and go to Page Setup Manager. Now you'll notice there's already an ISO A1 Landscape PDF high res in there. Select it, right click on it, delete it. We don't need it. That was one that I set up earlier to test what was going on. Now, we've got our ISO A1 landscape as our current layout. So we're going to create a new page setup. And the setup, we'll call it ISO A1 landscape PDF, something like that. It doesn't have to be the same as that. And then click on OK. Now, it's letting me know that it can't plot to a printer that cannot be found on my network. That might happen because it's looking for a printer to put into the page setup. We'll be changing that in a minute anyway, so that's okay. Now, there's our ISO A1 Landscape PDF page setup. What we're going to do here is we're going to go for high quality print AutoCAD PDF. So that printer message that came up is null and void because we're going out to a PDF. We're not actually going out to a physical printer that it can't find on the network. We now need to find our paper size. So if you scroll up or down using PDF, you get a lot of paper sizes, trust me. And we want something like the ISO A1 expand here. So that would work, A1, and you need 841 by 594. The longer length is the landscape. The one above, 594 by 841, is portrait. So you want 841 by 594. What to plot? We want to plot to extents. So you'll notice now we get these red bars indicating that the title block isn't fully on the sheet. We need to center the plot as well. So we're going to center it on the sheet. Plot style table, we're just going to use the default monochrome CTB. It's one of the default AutoCAD ones. If you want to create new plot style tables, you use this little icon here. Make sure you do not override your default ones though. Plot scale, we need to set this to 1:1 so that our A1 title block fits on our A1 sheet. And then just check the plot options. Everything should be fine. Just leave those 3 ticked. And you want to check your orientation, sanity check it. Make sure it is set to landscape with the A showing like so. Good thing about a page setup, I can preview it. So if I now click on preview, you'll notice now that the title block sits perfectly on the sheet. I can right click, exit the preview, and I can click on OK. So our ISO A1 landscape PDF is in place. Our current layout is ISO A1 landscape. If I double click on my new page setup, it will automatically apply that to the current layout. So if I now double click, you'll notice now my title block sits perfectly on my sheet. I'll click on close now, and we're ready to go to start adding viewports and scaling them to communicate our design intent. Take note that the outer rectangle that we initially created here is actually the edge of our sheet of paper in our layout tab. Hit escape to deselect it and just make sure that everything looks the way it should.